it is Sarah Michaels here, and I'm going to be sharing with you what do you do if you lose access to your Gmail and you have like the two-step verification enabled, and kind of like how to get around this or what to do next. And I've experienced this a couple times in my journey, and the reason I'm sharing today is not because my account's getting hacked. So a couple years ago, as an entrepreneur, I did not put um, let me give you some info, by the way. So I'm an online entrepreneur. I was featured in Success from Home magazine. I help business owners generate profits and recurring revenue online. Okay. And I now have courses where I teach other people how to do everything that I've done. Well, a couple of years ago, what happened was my information wasn't protected when I purchased my domain. My domain got hijacked and my Gmail got hacked. And after that, I actually lost my account access for like 6 weeks. So after that, I enabled two-step verification, which up until that point I thought was kind of just like a waste of time, and there have been times in the past where if someone's trying to get into my Gmail, they can't because I have two-step verification, which is linked to my phone. Now, what happens if you lose your phone or you don't have these proper things in place? And when you lose access to your phone, you also lose access to your Gmail because you have two-step verification. So here's a couple of basic recommendations. And I also kind of recorded a 30-minute, like more in-depth training. If you're a business owner, some of my recommendations, I'm putting them in here. I'm also giving access to this for free because this is what I'm calling a $3,000 lesson, because that's literally what I just missed out on in profits because, anyways. So if you're interested in the extensive training, I will go ahead and give that to you. I kind of do like a couple more tutorials. Um, Here's the thing. If you need to get back into your account, you should always have a recovery Gmail in place. Okay, so like a recovery Gmail address. And if you're like, oh my God, I don't have that. Okay, you have to remember the date that you created your Gmail address. Don't start the verification process. Like literally do not start verifying until you have some of this information, because once you start, if you stop the verification, they'll actually put your account under review. And the last time that happened to me, I had to wait. It was almost 2 entire months when they sent it back, and I had to go through all this process and do like an interview, and they sent an envelope with a code to my home address. Actually, it wasn't even my home address. It was an address I didn't even live anymore. So I had to go through the process of getting, it was just a really, really big mess. So don't start that process until you watch this video. Okay, so figure out the day and month that you signed up for your Gmail address. And I know Gmail doesn't tell you that anywhere. Like when you're creating your account, it would be nice to know, like, hey, by the way, if you ever get locked out of Gmail, you're going to need this information. It's something that I teach all of my clients, all of my students. It's something we dive deeper into. Remembering the day or the month and the year that your account was created. Having some of those backup codes handy if you don't have a backup code. Having a backup phone number if you don't have a backup phone number. What they're going to do is they're going to actually review your account. So your account's going to have to be under investigation. So during that process, they're going to ask you as many questions as possible related to your account. And they may have to, and this could change. I know things are changing all the time. I'm just telling you like what happened to me recently and what I'm currently undergoing. So I had to fill out this questionnaire today. And I gave them the information, and they were going to send out. So I had lost my phone, right? So I gave them my phone number in the thing. So I was like, here was my phone number. Here was the email address that you were going to send something to, but I don't have the password to that anymore, so that hopefully they could see that I knew what it was. I explained the situation, explained exactly what happened, give them any like personal identifying information that you can to basically prove that you're the Gmail owner. When I did this last time, and don't hit the enter button until you're done. I know it sounds really stupid, but when you hit enter thinking that it's going to give you like maybe go to the next paragraph, it doesn't. It just automatically sends it, and then you can't go back to that form and resend it. So just type everything all in one big long sentence, write as much information as you can, and then if they give you access to your account, they might do a little verification. You have to change your password and you've got to update your information. Great. If they decide that they won't give you access, which is what happened to me last time, you may have to go through an additional thing. You may have to fill out an additional form. Like I kept just having to dig and dig and dig because that account was just going to be gone and it was linked to my business. I recommend then as soon as you get back in, take the training. Take this training right here. Exactly what I'm going over. I'm adding the video into here because this is going to ensure that you have these like simple steps in place so that it never happens again. Um, and so yeah. So anyways, like updating your address, you may have to like provide extra information. So I hope this is semi helpful. If you have any questions, don't leave me a comment down below. It's not very predictable because I have hundreds of videos out. Okay, you guys, so like in order for me to monitor the comments, it would be like a full-time job. So if you have a specific question after watching this video, come over to my public Facebook page. Right here, you can send me a message or you can send me a message on Instagram. And on Instagram, I am instagram.com/exo Sarah Michaels. Okay, so there's no H in my name. So if you have a question, the best place to do that would be to ask inside of here or right on my Facebook page. Okay, all right, good luck. I know this really sucks and I'm hoping you get access to your account back. And if you want the free training on the rest of the information, I will go ahead and put the link to register for that down below. So thanks for watching.